Hi everybody, I'm Mike Westendorf. Welcome to this week's St. Paul's Connection. Happy summer. It's a hot one here this weekend, but we've got some great things that are coming up. And one of them is going to be a moment that we would love to see as many people experience, and that is the decommissioning service of our 1905 church building. It's only going to happen one time. It's at our 9:30 service in the main sanctuary. And I need to make sure on a couple logistics that you all understand. No Bridge MUSKEGO service. There will not be a Bridge MUSKEGO service. If you show up at the Trinity Gym, we will not be there for setup. Bridge MKE will happen at its normal time at 10:30 a.m. And then for the traditional services, our normal Thursday night, we will have our regular Saturday evening and our regular Sunday morning at 8 a.m. So those will be the normal services, but the only time you'll experience the special decommissioning service is 9:30 a.m. and it's in the main sanctuary that will also be live streamed as well. And part of the reason why we're doing this is we want to honor our past and reflect on the reality that the reason why all of these ministries exist, why we celebrate our school ministry, why we have something like the Bridge, why we have the beautiful counseling center in our sanctuary in Bridge MKE, all of those things have happened because of the faithfulness and generosity of our God and the faithfulness of God's people. To reflect in this coming service, for the decommissioning service in particular, that we reflect that we stand on the shoulders of men and women who've gone on before us with the same heart and passion for Jesus, and that the generations would know him. That's why we're here, and that's part of what we want to be able to celebrate in our 1905 decommissioning service. So that's happening again, 9:30 a.m., main sanctuary. We would love as many people to be able to join us in person and online as possible. The other thing I want to just give you a glimpse in part of that honoring of the past is to preserve what we are able. And one of the ways that we're doing this is through digital technology. We had a company in here this past week called Topa 3D, and Heidi and I spent a little bit of time with Ryan, who is part of this company, doing a digital scan. And you can see he's kind of running around chasing this drone as it's taking pictures of our church building. He did this both inside and outside. He got into the bell tower to do 3D scans with the different kinds of technology that he has. And this particular video that I'm showing you right now is a low resolution of what it will produce. The opportunity for us to be able to capture in three-dimensional, high-resolution detail our 1905 church building and its historical accuracy. That's one of the ways that we're trying to preserve the memories of this. We've had two professional photographers out to take pictures. That's some of what you're seeing next week. Jake Mertz was doing more drone footage for us as well. Honestly, Topa 3D gave me so much picture and video stuff, I don't know what to do with all of it, but we are doing our best to be able to honor that past. And then Heidi Shu and her team are also collecting artifacts from that, as well as different ways that we are coming up with to be able to preserve the legacy of the 1905 church building and the ministry that God did there. So I just want to be an encouragement here. Join us 9:30 a.m. if you're able to, online or in person, for our decommissioning service next week, and then get excited for some of the ways in which we'll be able to bring the old church building to life in ways that you've never seen it before. I'm Mike Westendorf. That is this week's St. Paul's Connection. See you again next week.